everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you don't know me, my name is Ella and today we're jumping into a Sims 3 Create a Sim challenge. Now, before I get into the video, you guys know the drill. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on because it helps a girl out. And why wouldn't you want to get notified whenever I upload? Or why wouldn't you want to see my videos in your subscription box? I don't know. I'm asking you the question. But yeah, as I said, this is a Sims 3 Create a Sim challenge. Now, this is the 1 Sim 3 Styles challenge. I actually got this idea from somebody here on YouTube and on Twitter actually. His name is It's Me George. I will leave all of his links in the description box down below for you guys to go ahead and check him out, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had this idea to do it. So I want to give him full credit. I'm not sure if anybody else has actually done this challenge before. If they have, then I apologize for not giving any credit, because this is the first time that I've seen this challenge be done, except I think maybe Claire Siobhan, she did it, but I think she did 4 different styles. I'm not entirely sure, but I've not actually watched that video. But yeah, this is the first time that I've seen somebody do it like properly, you know, if that makes any sense. But at the moment, I'm just going in and I am tweaking the Sim's face. I'm not going to tell you guys the styles that I went for at the moment. I want it to be a little surprise just as we go. But yeah, as I said, just changing the Sim's face that I use. I actually got some new default eyes and they're so gorgeous. I think they're the burnt waffles one. I'm not entirely sure. I will try and like link them down in the description below because they're absolutely stunning. Like, I'm so happy that I downloaded these. I'm so happy because I needed some good old default eyes, because it's so annoying when you go into like live mode or live mode, whatever you want to call it, and all of your like townies, or even when your Sims age up, they've just got these crusty looking EA eyes. So it helps out quite a little bit. But in a second, I am going to be going on to styling the first outfit of the 3. Now, this first outfit was actually, it's not something that I usually dress my Sims in. It was very exciting to go ahead and jump into it. But you'll see me jumping in. I'm just like choosing a hair at the moment. I wanted to go for a kind of edgy look because this style is a Gothic style. Again, I really enjoyed doing it. I wanted to go for like, you know, that sort of classic, just edgy look to it all. Obviously, I went all black because what's a Gothic outfit without it being all black, like low-key, you know? It was just really fun to sort of explore this. And I found a dress as well when I was CC shopping yesterday that just instantly, because I knew that I was going to be doing this video, so I went on a little bit of a CC shopping spree, and I was just sort of looking for specific dresses, and this one, it just screamed Gothic to me and I just loved it. I actually gave her this hair to start off with, but I didn't end up keeping it. I changed it a little bit later on. But I'm giving her some really like dramatic eye makeup, some really dark eye makeup. I gave her a little nose mask as well, just, you know, add a little bit of realism to it because I love my realistic Sims. But yeah, it was super fun to just explore so many different styles. I highly recommend, if you haven't already tried this, go ahead and do it, because it definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone and it made me use a lot of CC that I have never used before as well. Because, well, I say that I have never used before. It was just like, it was so fun to just explore different styles. But yeah, I'm just giving her like, you know, a really dark lip. I wanted to give her like kind of blushy cheeks but not too blushy, and I just kept it very monotone. Her outfit is all black, but I was gonna go for black lipstick at first, but I thought that didn't really like suit the sort of vibe that I wanted to go for, so I didn't end up doing it. I ended up changing it to like a deep red colour. I think that was the end colour that I ended up going for. But yeah, I also slightly adjusted her lip shape because I just sort of, I don't know, I wanted her to have like more plump lips. I don't know, I was just getting those kind of vibes from her. I felt like she needed it, so I gave her a little lip job. But I wanted to, for her outfits, I was just sort of going through different styles. I didn't know whether or not I wanted to go for a more like modern goth look or that more Victorian goth kind of style. It was very like, I was very torn between the two sort of styles, but I ended up going for like something that's somewhat in the middle. The dress that I chose is actually very like Midnight Hollowy. That's what it reminded me of. Like, it was this dress here that I ended up going for, and I just think it's just perfect. It suits her so nicely. Here I'm just going back, like my Create a Sim was just having a moment. It was being a bit laggy, but oh well, we got there eventually. But I wanted to change the hair because I felt like that short hair, although it's so gorgeous, I just felt like I could do something a little bit more extravagant in a way, because I still wanted, I don't know, I just wanted her to have the longer hair. I felt like the longer hair suited her a little bit more, but I ended up going for this hair here. And here I am just adjusting her lips, you know, making her look all plump and gorgeous. And then I wanted to go in for the accessories. Now, I downloaded so much like CC shoes as well, so I had a lot to choose from. I wanted to go for some like boots at first, and I was kind of like contemplating going for like the knee-high boots, but I didn't really think that it suit her too well. I don't know what it was. It was just like, I wanted to go for something a little bit more like sort of clunky on the feet, you know, and I was going to go for these ones at first, but then I end up changing them. I also wanted to give her some piercings. Now, I didn't want to like, I was also contemplating giving her the flower crown because I thought that was like so gorgeous, but I didn't know if I don't know, I just didn't end up doing it for some reason, and I kind of wish I did because it looks so good on her. But yeah, I wanted to give her some piercings. I wanted to like sort of really like metal her face up in a way, but not too much. I ended up giving her one of like the little like ball piercings that go in like the Cupid's bow area. I don't know what that piercing's called. If you guys know what that piercing's called, let me know in the comments down below because I've got no idea and I kind of want to know now. But I gave her these cute little fishnet tights, you know, I gave her a little moment, and this is where I was like changing up the shoes, so I wasn't really feeling the ones that I gave her, and I ended up going for, I think it was a pair of like sort of wedgie heels, but like they were all black obviously because this is a Gothic look and we stan black colours in that didn't make sense. We stan the colour black in this Gothic look. But yeah, again, it was just so fun to explore all of the different like sort of options for her like final style. I gave her some really nice black pointy nails. I also gave her some like fingerless gloves too. I think they came with the Generations. They might have come with Supernatural. I don't actually know. No, yeah, they came with Supernatural. But I wanted, as I said, I wanted to give, I was having trouble recoloring the gloves for some reason. That was really annoying, but oh well, I managed to figure out it in the end. I don't know why I was having problems, but again, I managed to figure it out in the end. But we are coming up to the end of the style, or the first style, I should say. And you're going to see some screenshots in just a second. I don't know why, like what I was going to try and do here, but I'm assuming I wanted to like look at different hairstyles. Oh yeah, I was like last minute contemplating whether or not I wanted to give her a different hairstyle. I remember that now. So yeah, you're going to see some screenshots coming up in just a second. This is the final outfit that I gave her. She looks as gorgeous as ever. I think that she looks so cute. Now we're moving on to the second style. Now at first I was going to try and go for a more grungy look. I wanted to go for that really sort of like grungy sort of band tees, checkered pants, that kind of thing. And then as I was sort of exploring all of my different like t-shirts and stuff, I actually ended up changing the style to a skater look. Now, I really like how this style came out. I used the top on her that I've been wanting to use on a sim for ages, but I just didn't really find you know when you just feel like, I kind of want to use that top, but at the same time, I feel like there'll be an even better way to use this top in the future, and you don't want to overuse the bit of clothing. That's sort of how I felt like before whenever I saw this top, and I just saw this sim, and it was the perfect opportunity for me to use this piece of CC. I also changed up her eyebrows, and I was going to go for this look here. I wanted to give her sort of like pink ends, just like that proper like grungy look. I lightened her hair colour up just a little bit as well, because that's like the whole point, is just to experiment with different styles. Now for the makeup, I went for a kind of more neutral, not necessarily neutral, it was more just like more dark browns instead of blacks, because I didn't want to try and mix the Gothic with the grungy. I kind of wanted to make sure it was definitely identifiable as like a completely different style, if that makes sense. So I went for like a more neutral eyeshadow look. I put a little bit of eyeliner on her. I actually gave her some cute freckles as well. You can't really see them very well, but they're there. And I gave her a more neutral looking lip. You'll see me in a second go into the outfits, and I'm going to be like sort of flicking through different t-shirts and like trousers and stuff. At first I was going to try and give her like a band tee. I think it was a Nirvana one that I ended up finding, but when I paired them with like the checkered trousers, it didn't really I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it. So that's when I saw that top and I was like, okay, it's skater, this is it. This is the one that I need to go for. But yeah, it was the top there that you just saw with the blue checkers. I ended up changing the checkers to red, I think, and that's like the final t-shirt that I gave her. But yeah, this was the band tee that I was going to go for originally, with like a pair of checkered pants, but again, it just wasn't, I wasn't really feeling it too much. It wasn't my cup of tea, really. I don't know, I think it was probably because I went for the red pants instead of like the the darker color ones, but I don't know, I much prefer the style that I went for after than this one. I just feel like I had more CC that was going to help me achieve the skater look. What actually like fully convinced me to really go for that skater like whole vibe thing was actually the hairstyle that I ended up giving her. And it was because I really wanted to keep this hairstyle because it suited her so much, and I like how the way the ombre looks on it, but it just, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. And then I found this hairstyle that I had that has like a beanie with it, and instantly I was like, okay, this is the one I gotta give her. I gotta give her this. I was trying to find a pair of black shorts, but for some reason all of the shorts that I have just don't recolor properly, and it's so frustrating because it's like, why can't I just make it darker? I just want to make it darker so it looks better on her. But she said no, she didn't want to do that. The CC said no. So yeah, I ended up giving her these like shorts here, again, that just gave them like a black sort of wash to them. I gave her some Vans as well. These shoes are so cute. I absolutely adore them. They just, I think the shoes are definitely what pulls the look together completely. I knew that I wanted to give her some trainers, but I couldn't really find like what ones. Then I saw these like Vans, I was like, this just instantly pulls the look together. I absolutely love how this looks, and this is where I go in and actually change the hairstyle up. I was kind of trying to look through all of my normal hairstyles. For some reason my game, it freaks out when I try and go to my hairs, and it's really annoying because sometimes I just want to change the hair and it just has a moment. But yeah, I was playing about with the different hairstyles because I wasn't really feeling that initial one after I'd sort of like changed up the look a little bit. And then so I was going through the normal ones, and then I thought, I've not actually looked in the ones that have hats in them, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and that's what I did. And I found the beanie hat. Now I didn't want to like overdo it, I don't know, sometimes I feel like beanies can look a little bit obnoxious in the game, so I was kind of weary about it, but I think it suits her so nicely. I think it looks really, really good on her. That ponytail is really, really cute. I really like how that looks. I don't know why I didn't give her that, because that looks even better, but no, actually that's a lie. The hair that I ended up giving her looks even better, and I just love it. I think this one here, it was this one, and I changed the beanie to a black colour just to sort of give it like, just to further add to that sort of edginess of it, because I feel like whenever I think of a skater, I feel like it's sort of a mixture of like grungy and edgy. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's like the kind of vibes I get from it. So yeah, but I'm coming up to the end. I actually gave her a few accessories. I gave her a little nose piercing and some socks, I think, but I'm going to be coming up to the end of this style in just a second. Again, you're going to be seeing some screenshots, but before that comes, we're obviously doing some accessories. I feel like glasses would have really suited her, but I don't know, I didn't really feel like giving her them at that point. I don't know what it was. I don't know at all, but oh well. We're here, she's done, she's almost finished. I wanted to give her some cute socks as well, so I gave her the little heart socks. I use these all the time, but yeah, here you can see some screenshots that are coming up there. She looks really cute, got a full body outfit as well. And now we're moving on to the last style. Now I by far found this the easiest. I spent the least time on this one because I feel like this is the kind of vibe I go for majority of my sims, and I love how it turns out. This style was more of like a preppy girly look. I had in mind sort of Regina George kind of vibes, like, you know, on Wednesdays we wear pink, that kind of thing. But I gave her like this really nice ashy blonde colour on her hair. It just suits her so much. I gave her some really cute eyebrows as well. The eyebrows definitely like pulled it together just a little bit. They kind of give her that mean look, and I really like how they turned out. She just looks so good. I think that out of all of them, like, I would say this look here that I'm doing at the moment was probably my favourite, but then I think that the skater one, I don't know, I think because those two are more my styles that I dress up in real life, I think that's probably why I'm more drawn to them. I do really love how the Gothic look turned out, but it's just not really my kind of style. But yeah, I just really like them. But let me know in the comment section down below what style you guys like the best on her. Obviously you've not seen the full effect of this style on the sim just yet, but you will be in a sec. But I'm gonna put a little poll up in the corner now for like, it's gonna be like a little card, you know, because I'm a proper YouTuber now. But let me know what style you like the most on her. I've not given her a name actually. I should probably do that. When I put her up for download, that's what I'm gonna do. But again, with the makeup, I kept for that very like neutral look. I didn't want to overdo it too much. I wanted to keep it very sort of like glowy and natural. And then the clothing, it was just so easy. It came together so quickly for me. I gave her like a cute little sort of off the shoulder jumper moment. And I put it into pink, I believe. I think that was the colour that I ended up going for. It was the colour I ended up going for. I don't know why I'm saying I think. It definitely was, because I just felt like I wanted to go proper girly with this. So that's what I did. It was this jumper here, the yellow one, and I recoloured it to that sort of like baby pink colour. I think you might have even been able to see it in the thumbnail, I'm not sure, but yeah, this sort of like baby pink colour. I also gave her, it was a black and white checkered skirt. I think that just pulls the look together so nicely. And then obviously a pair of heels, because what's a preppy girl without a pair of heels, you know? But I feel like for some reason when I was sort of looking at this, I feel like for some reason social groups that came with university, they just sort of came into mind. Like I feel like the last style is more like jockey, then you've got like the skater girl. I don't even know what she'll be. She'll probably be like a mixture of like rebellious and jock, and then you've got the goth, and I feel like she'll be quite rebellious, maybe even a little bit nerdy. But yeah, they're the kind of vibes that I got from them, and for some reason it just reminded me of it. But this here, I'm just like choosing some shoes. I wanted to give her just a pair of like nice heels. So yeah, we're actually coming up to the end of the style, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off this voiceover here. Hopefully you like this video, because I had so much fun creating the sim and just like playing about with the different styles. If you did like the video, be sure to go ahead down below, hit the thumbs up button, hit subscribe, turn the notification bell on. I will leave George's links in the description down below, because he gave me this idea, so if it wasn't for him I wouldn't be doing this video. But yeah, as I said before, like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.